The Barnett government plans to sell the 8.5 hectare riverside property where the East Perth power station is located in a bid to try and decrease the state's debt. Along with 19 other WA assets that the government plans to sell, the power station site holds a rare spot on the Swan River, and both the opposition leader Mark McGowan and co-chair of the Bank's Action Precinct Group Caroline Cohen want to see the site open to the public in the future.
You don't often get strategic sites like that, close proximity to the river, to the city, walking distance for families along the river. And I think that site should be somewhere that we preserve and that we provide public access to. So that's why it's very important it just doesn't get all built over and the public loses access. Those sites don't come along very often and we want to maintain it.
There is such potential with this building. This will not come again. And if it's put into private hands, I think that the community is going to lose any input potential with it. It's actually a community asset. It's a public asset. It belongs to the people of Western Australia. And we have a proximal community here that really has a great vision for it.
Two parties have shown an interest in buying the site. Seven West Media chairman Kerry Stokes and Jordanian businessman Ghazi Abu Nal. Kerry Stokes has expressed interest in making the site a museum for his private art collection, and Ghazi Abu Nal said a World Trade Centre would only be a small part to the redevelopment if he purchased the site.
That site won't actually decrease the state's debt by much at all. The state's debt is now $22 billion. That's a very large amount of money. You might get $50 or $100 million for that site if you allow it to all be developed. It'll be a very small component of the entire state's debt. But if you sell it without a plan for public access or public buildings on the site, you will lose the opportunity in the future to do something iconic on that site. So that's why I suggested a private art gallery with public access, whereby you could actually showcase some of the private collections that are out there in Western Australia, owned by some of the high wealth individuals in this state. And that way you could have a building that allows public access, that's iconic, that has life and vitality, actually creates jobs and provides another tourist attraction for Western Australia. I think that site is perfect for that.
Whopper, we believe, still needs performance space. Jazz WA, I understood at the time was looking for somewhere to perform. This could have had such wonderful performing art and artistic potentials.
I don't actually object to some private activity on that site as well. I don't object to some apartments or housing on that site as well, as long as it's integrated into a major public building facility with public access and in particular artistic activity. And so that's why I suggested a private art gallery on the site.
But this is one asset, that, not saying that the others don't have merits, but this is the one that we know about. And this building, if you don't do the best for this building, this won't come again. It is very unlikely there will ever be a heritage listed building out there that you can do something really wonderful with. I just don't think you can't blow this opportunity. You've got to use it and make the most.
I'm Chelsea Fruhwrith reporting for Undercurrent.